Have you started recording on your phone?
You know I haven't started recording anything.
Make sure that when you press the record, you give a visual sign.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm listening. Sorry.
Something to do with makeup, doco.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I decided to do this fun video to get ready with me. Anyways, I will be talking about the things that I miss about Nigeria as well, so make sure that you watch till the very end. Before we go into this get ready with me, just scroll and click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure that you click the bell notification so you're notified every single time I post a video. So first of all, going in with a primer because you know that I have very oily skin, especially my nose area, so we have to control for those. Anyways, for those of you who do not know, I'm Nigerian. I grew up in Nigeria. Most of my life I've spent in Nigeria. So this video basically just highlights some of the things I miss about living in Nigeria. Number one, I miss Obioma and Shoemaker. Obioma basically are roadside tailors who amend your clothes. In America, you can't even find a roadside tailor to amend your clothes, and if you do find someone who can amend your clothes, they're like charging you an arm and a leg. Okay, I mean, it's affordable, but at the end of the day, like when you compare what is being done in Nigeria, like you miss that, because these Obiomas, as we call them in Nigeria, they just like walk past your house and they like make this sound on their tailoring machine. They put the tailoring machine on their head and they're like walking around with it and like clanking their scissors or whatever it is that they're carrying. And you hear them and you tell, you know, the gateman or whoever, oh, tell the Obioma to stop. The Obioma now stops. You bring out your clothes, you tell them, hey, I want the waist tighter, and they just do it for you, like right there on the spot. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like on the spot, they sit down, they lay like their mat, they sit down on the mat, you give them your clothes, they're right in front of your compound, they're adjusting the things, and they're done in like a matter of maybe like 20 minutes that you give them. You go outside, you collect your clothes, and then you pay them. Simple, right? I know. These people can charge you like 200 naira, which is less than $1 for them to adjust your clothes. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Yes, less than $1. Now Obioma and Shoemaker are kind of like on the same level. A shoemaker is a cobbler basically. They also carry something like all their tools in a basket. Yes, it's in a basket. They carry all their tools in a basket on top of their head and they're like ringing something, and then when you hear them, you shout from your window, Shoemaker, Shoemaker, Shoemaker. The person stops at your gate or at your house and waits for you to bring out the shoes, and the person attends to it for you. You know, the same circle as the Obioma. You actually don't know how much you miss that until you don't have it, and then you are just like, oh Lord, when your shoes spoils, that's the end. Like, you can't do anything about it. That's the end, unless you're going to wait until you go to Nigeria to fix it, or you're going to fix it yourself. That's literally the end, because if you have to find someone who fixes shoes here, honey, it's better you just give it to Goodwill. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour long foundation, and I'm using the color 320, which is Honey. Una Martina. So the second thing I miss about Nigeria is the food. First of all, suya. So if you're not Nigerian, suya basically is, I'm gonna put a picture somewhere on the screen, but it's beef that's like thinly sliced and then grilled. It's kind of, yeah, grilled beef, but in a different way. Like they put this nice spices on it, and I think they put like some grinded peanut, peppers, ginger, awesome stuff. I don't know, I can't explain it. You have to taste it to like understand why I miss it so much. Still under food, kilishi. Kilishi is kind of like a dried form of suya. So it's basically like beef jerky, but it's like 10 times better. And then Nigerian shawarma. Shawarma did not originate from Nigeria. It was something that was brought into Nigeria, but the way they make shawarma in the Middle East is different from how they make shawarma in Nigeria. Because I remember I always used to tell my college roommate about like shawarma, and then she moved to a place where they were selling shawarma in a store that was opposite her apartment, and she got one from me this one day. It did not taste like the Nigerian one. The Nigerian shawarma is kind of warm, and it's basically chicken. Some of them they put like hot dogs, and then they put beef in some of them, and they mix it up with like carrots, cabbage, and some kind of sauce that they put inside. But the Nigerian shawarma is great. Now something else I miss about Nigeria, which is still under food court. Foodie right here. I miss buka. I don't think I really experienced the joy of buka until like later on in my life. Well, once I did, oh my god. Buka basically is like a local restaurant in Nigeria. They have like different local Nigerian food. Sanitation wise, many people feel like many of them are not sanitary, but there's a difference between eating there and eating in like one of those high-class restaurants that serve the local food, because the local food always tastes better at a buka. So if you ever go to Nigeria, that's one thing that you should look for. Like, go around and look for a buka to eat. The third thing I miss about Nigeria is the community part of being a Nigerian. As I will try and explain this as much as possible. You know, there are individualistic communities and there are collective communities. So Nigeria is one of those collective communities. People think more about the group other than the individual. Like, one of the things I miss is like Christmas, Salah, New Year. I always remember my family giving my neighbors food. Like, I and my twin brother will take a whole basket, like we'll take 2 baskets literally of food, like each, and then we will go and share it to like our neighbors, and then we'll come back home, take more baskets, and then go share it to our neighbors. And the same when it's Salah. So Salah is Muslim holiday. I think they do it after their fast. I remember that during Salah, my neighbors who are Muslims will bring food, will bring snacks to our house. Like, it will be like we're celebrating Salah with them. You hardly even know your neighbors here in the US. Like, it's very rare to see like people getting to know their neighbors and all of that. Now, taking the black from that BH Cosmetics palette, I'm just going to be smudging it in as a liner. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And don't worry guys, I'm not doing a glitter today. I'm not doing a glitter cut crease. Someone the other day on my Instagram, my cousin, she was like, glitter girl. I said yes. It was hilarious though, because she always gets at me about how much I like glitter. Okay, now I'm going to be taking that brush that I used to blend originally. I'm going to be pressing that on the part that I just cut the crease. I'm going to be going in with a loose pigment, and it's called Jessie's Girl. So I'm just going to be topping that in here. Ooh, guys, look at that. And I am just pressing that in. Do you guys see the difference? I can't go anywhere.
What do you mean?
I want to go somewhere with my makeup. Now, going back with that dark purple that I had originally used, I'm just going to be blending that shimmer kind of out a little so that there's no harsh line between the glitter and the pink. Yes, just like that. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. Since I had already used like a black eyeshadow to kind of like make an illusion of a liner, I will not be using any liner. I am just going to go in with my eyelashes, and that's the trick, guys, because then you don't have to waste time trying to draw a liner. You can just be like, okay, we skip that step. Now I'm just using my Maybelline New York Colossal mascara. It's my yellow one that I always use. Yeah, like one thing that I really miss is the cost of doing hair, nails, and all these kind of things. I don't really do my nails. Like, I just use my own nails and I just like paint over it, just because I kind of get uncomfortable with like nails. But it's so cheap. Like, I think the most expensive nail salon in Nigeria would probably be about like $45 to $50. But like, you can get good nail sets for like $10. Like, you can get a good nail set for $10. You can get braids, very lovely braids, like long tiny braids for let's say $20 to $30. But if you go to a market to do your hair, it will probably be like around $10 to $20. Yeah, the markets where you go to buy your food, they have like different sections of different markets. So they have like a section of the market where they do hair, they have a section of the market where they sell like meat, chicken, they have a section where they sell like tomatoes, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, it's not a grocery store, it's a market. Okay, to wash your hair will probably be like maybe $4, $5, depending on what exactly you're doing. Who's this fine girl? Try. You know, there are sometimes you just look at yourself and you just say to yourself, what manner of love does the Father have towards me, that he say, this girl, you will be fine, you will have sense. Another thing about Nigeria that I miss is healthcare. Healthcare is not as expensive as it is here. Like, just to see a doctor alone is expensive, and then everything here is done by appointments. I miss that about Nigeria, because sometimes you can just like walk in somewhere and just like do your thing and get out. Like, you don't have to set an appointment to go see your hairstylist or anything. You can just walk in and be like, Madam, I want to do this, I want to do that. They are gonna set you straight. Like, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support on Instagram, on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram, because like, when I can't come on YouTube to film a whole tutorial, sometimes I drop little tutorials on Instagram. Do everything you can in your power to be safe. If that means wearing gloves, wearing masks, please just be safe. Bye. Cut! If I back it up, hey, is it fast enough? Hey, if I if I spin it, can you handle it? You ain't ready for that, but now watch me, watch me. You is so mean. I still look bummed though. Ooh.